Old Brown right there.
Play-Doh.
The Play-Doh. Yeah. Oh man, when you was young, you got a tackle box and a couple of lures to throw in there.
Oh man,
forget about it.
Forget about it.
Uh-oh. Who was that?
Bunny's here.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm gonna just co-sign. You gotta be in the middle.
Welcome back.
Where's the intro music?
Cue the music. Baby. Cue the music. Okay.
Man.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of YounderTales.
The squad.
Hey, I'm glad. I hope you guys are enjoying these adventures, shall I say? That me and Eastwood, the Hit Rock, and all the rest of the Hit Squad have to put together for you guys. Listen, these stories here are only gonna get better. They're only gonna get better. But who do I have today? You guys already know. I mean, I know they need no introduction. But to my left, you got the Eastwood. You know.
Always up to no good.
You know, Ski. And then to his left, the Hit Rock.
We rocking, baby. We rocking.
What's going on, fellas? How's everybody doing today?
Shit, chilling.
Yeah.
We good.
Got the little honeydews done, ready to,
Hey, yeah, you was up there in the sun today on that fence, huh?
Oh, man, I almost died out there. Overdid it. I was supposed to go fish a little Tuesday nighter.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got 15 minutes. Let me paint this real quick. Oh,
yeah,
15 turned into 30 minutes. Turned into hella sweat. Turned into... Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Turned into laying on the couch with hella fans on me, like overdid it.
Hey, you had good intentions though.
Yeah,
you went as far as even calling the director. It was like, hey,
yeah, I thought I was going.
I will be there.
Oh, I thought I was going. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little late.
Oh, we were a little late. Nah, I can't make it, man. Yeah. Hey, them honeydews, man, nothing can save sometimes.
Nah, not today.
Nah. Hey, Rock, all about the nothing can save, baby.
Oh man, that's authentic in itself, right there. Nothing can save.
Nothing can save, man. Hey, that's one of our slogans we have
original.
for years.
That's original. Ripping lips.
Yeah, because sometimes in life,
original.
You get all upset. When Eastwood used to get fired up when shit used to go wrong back in the days, I used to just look at him and
Why
be
is
like,
it me?
Sometimes
nothing can save.
Nothing can save. So there's no need to be upset. We gotta figure it out because. Nothing can save, so why nothing can save, we got to figure a way to try to make it work.
We might have some nothing can save stories today, huh?
Hey.
Guarantee there's going to be a couple of nothing can save.
Yeah, that was what I would tell Eastwood every time we used to have all these shenanigans while we used to fish these tournaments. So many shenanigans would happen to us, and I would just have to say, nothing can save. And as long as I can say nothing can save is letting me know there's no need to even be upset with it, Oski. It was nothing
no further
you could do.
There's nothing
you can do, buddy. You did it all.
After nothing saving it, you're out of there.
You're out of there. That's it. So, man, shout out, man, to Nothing Can Save, man. I know everybody out there, y'all can use that line when y'all out there and about. Hit everybody up, but sometimes there's nothing to say. When you find yourself about to get fired up,
that's just it.
Yeah, you know what? You in tournament, big turn, you put the money up, the fish that you knew that was there, that was going to take you over the top, that you knew was there. The fish bit, and then your mind, you like, that fish bit, I knew everything, you foresaw everything, and then fish come off.
Nothing can
Chalk it up to nothing can save.
It's impossible. Nothing can save you
and then instantly put yourself back into the game.
Then you're back.
And then you're back. Nothing can save, man. You think everybody catch every fish? Come on, you tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? You out here fishing this game, man. Hey, that's one of the beautiful parts of fishing, man. You know? Man, welcome to YounderTales, y'all. We here.
We the people.
I love it. Say, back when I was young, I used to love going up to Reno or Tahoe, and my game was
doing domino tournaments.
I used to do domino tournaments.
Okay, tell them that one.
Okay, now listen, check this out, y'all. Right, there was this bar. This is the great story, right? This is
the great.
People need to know this story. Okay, so back in the days, this was probably 20. No. This is probably like 17 years ago, or somewhere around there. 15 to 20 years ago, somewhere around there, right? Now, already in my family, I kicked a lot of ass playing dominoes. Like, I used to kick so much ass playing dominoes. I had to have people sign waivers because people would try to sue me after I beat them. Take me to court, small claims court. Can you believe that?
Wow.
So I had to start having everybody sign waivers.
Okay.
Okay, they sign waivers.
What happened after that?
Fast forward.
What happened at the tournament?
My uncle used to go to this bar that was off on 150. If anybody know from East Oakland on Bayfair, right when you get off 150, as soon as you get off to the left, there's a store, a little shopping center. There's a store and there's a bar there. I forgot the name of the bar, right? So my uncle sometimes after work, he used to be like, I had to come get paperwork or files from him, and he'll be there. So I had to drive there and then go get him, and we're talking whatever, chapter about business, and he have a drink. So they had a pool table in the back. So I start going there after work as well to go play pool and hang out and everything. So while I'm playing pool, one day they had at the bar table, they were playing dominoes. So I was like, dang, well, I am the dominologist. It would only be right. That's what I'm saying. It would only be fitting for me to go play domino. So I said, hey, next, they had the board, the little chalkboard, you had to put your name there. I put my name. I'm in the game. It's 4 guys. We playing the domino game. I'm kicking ass. If dominoes was fishing, I was damn. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing all day long. Bow, 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 bow. Hurting feelings, sending them home. Hurting feelings, sending them home. You know what I'm saying? Sending them to the bar. I'm kicking ass, right? Now I'm talking shit. I won a couple games. Can you believe it?
No way.
Yeah.
You're talking shit.
I'm talking shit.
Impossible.
All right. You guys are playing against the best of the best.
Unbelievable.
So then, as I'm talking shit, one guy comes and say, well, if you're that good, why don't you play at this domino tournament? Bow. Sorry for spilling it.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am. And then I look at the flyer. It's a domino tournament, celebrity domino tournament in Los Angeles. Everybody stopped and looked like, oh my God, this guy just slammed that flyer down pretty hard right in front of the champ's face.
Yeah. Oh, they called you the champ already right then?
Hell no.
At this time, I want to come
Where at in Nevada were you?
No, I was in California.
Oh. Okay.
California living.
All right,
so then I looked at everybody. They all looking at me. I look around the table, slow motion. They all like, I'm looking at everybody, and I go, consider it done, fellas.
Stop.
That's what I said. Hey, I wish they had that like in IMAX in the movie and Spielberg and everything came to feel it because how I looked and how the whole thing played out was movie worthy.
Right.
All right. So now I take flyer. I get home to the wife. I said, can you believe this? They have tournaments for dominoes.
Oh, guaranteed. He said, babe, look, I got invited to the tournament, made this whole spiel to her, sold it to her real nice like.
Well, she already knew how,
Nah, she didn't.
Well, the wife used to print out the waivers.
No, okay. So she knew.
So she already knew.
All right.
So,
leave this guy.
We shoot out to L.A. Woo, woo, woo! Right? I signed up for a tournament. It's in L.A., fancy hotel. It's a video. I don't even know. One of Usher's top videos. He doing the dance in the hotel lobby. That's where I was at. So it's one of the best, right? Pop, 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 pop. Right? So I go sign up. I'm like, damn, celebrity. I don't what to expect. So next morning, I got to be down there like 7 a.m. We stayed at the hotel. I get up like 6:30. I get all ready. I showed down there.
You showed up late.
I showed up. I got down there. I'm staying right upstairs. So
he was still late. 8:30. He was there at 8:30.
He was still late. Well, the elevator.
I get there perfect timing. So as soon as I walk through the lobby, right? I walk to the lobby. I'm like, damn. For some of y'all youngsters, y'all might not know who this is, but it was a young rapper named Lil Zane. He used to rap. He was there. I was like, damn, Lil Zane here. The dude who played on the movie Baby Boy with Tyrese, his best friend, that dude was there, right? There was a couple other celebrities. So I was like, damn, like this is sick, right? So they just sitting there and they just acting cool, talking with everybody. I'm like, dang, I ain't never been no shit like this. This is nice. So we go into the room. The guy comes. He talks about all the rules and everything about the domino. Like, hey, it's the best out of 3. You lose, you get up out of here. We got it all shuffled, everything, blah, 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 blah.
You lose, you get up out of here.
You get up out of here. So I'm like,
that part.
I ain't letting no celebrity beat me. I mean, this is me. Shit. Let's do it.
I'm the champ on 104. Where was you?
Hey.
Where was the bar?
The 150.
Oh, yeah, 150.
I was the champ there, yeah. I wonder if they still talk about me. Either way.
Wow.
So I sit down. All right, they name me a guy. I don't know the guy. Whatever. Let me just beat this guy so I can get to some of the real celebrities.
Wow.
I sit there like this. Next thing you know, I'm like, it's like my table, another table, and then the door to come in. And then it's just the auditorium where everybody's at sitting there. So I'm listening to all the celebrities. I'm still sitting there like, damn, I'm in the room with all the celebrities. This is sick. All of a sudden the door open, bust open. I'm like, damn. Next thing you know, ESPN camera dude come like this and he's backpedaling. He's backpedaling. It's the guy in the side of him, then the guy with the microphone like talking to this one guy, and this guy's walking and he's coming towards me and they're like, man, how did it feel to be the win the domino tournament of the world? You're ranked number one all over the world. And he was like, oh, the strategies and the capacities and everything I do about the strategies and everything I just. And then I'm sitting there like, what the hell is happening? And then it's 2 ESPN cameras and they like, oh, and then they looked at me and he was like, we got it. And he was like, you get to play against the best domino player in the world. And then I was thinking in my mind like, perfect.
Like, this is my debut.
They're right. I beat the best of the world. Does that mean I'm the best of the world?
Yeah,
You gotta be.
You had a chance to be the best of the world.
Yeah.
So my mind is like, this was meant to be.
I'm about to be the best.
Right. Like, I beat this guy. Check my resume.
Yeah, it's over.
Okay. He sits down. I'm sitting down. I'm like, dang, ESPN. Like, this is big time.
Yeah.
We start playing. My man starts. Baga. He won the first game. It's like, okay. I get on the second game. Man, that second game, he baga beat me. I said, damn.
He's the best in the world.
The game was over hella fast. I said, man. And then he looked at me. He said, young man, you're a good domino player. But here, take my card. Give me a call. I'll show you where you went wrong.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
And we was like the first game to be over out of everybody playing.
How long did it take? 10, 15 minutes?
I don't even know, Eastwood, but it was. I didn't know how fast it was. It seemed like it was forever, right? Because I'm living in the moment.
Dang.
And then all of a sudden, the director said, Obidi! As after everybody already loved me. I'm already there doing my thing. Like, Obidi. I'm like, man, this is my people. I'm kicking it. And the director go, Obidi, your time is up. It's time for you to leave.
Wow.
And I'm like, so that's it? And then everybody's still cracking jokes in there, having fun as I'm walking out like this.
You have been defeat, the agony of defeat.
No,
put it in better words.
The best part of the whole story.
So then I was like, damn. So I go back to the elevator. I walk to the elevator like, it's over.
Yeah, he got
that was
destroyed.
magical, man.
His
I
life
get in there,
was no
beep. Go up to my room. I walk in the room. I'm like, damn. I take off my clothes, get back in the bed.
Damn.
It's
still dark out. It's so early in the morning.
Man, what's going on?
Damn.
You better get ready to get down or you're going to be late for the tournament.
Totally destroyed. Wow.
Baby, I already been to the tournament. What?
Yes.
What do you mean you been to the tournament?
Tournament's over. It's over. Hey,
Wow.
nothing can say.
Yeah.
You hit her with the.
She didn't even know I even left.
The tournament has come and gone.
Yeah, hey.
The tournament
you were in the shower.
beyond me.
Yeah, I'm in the bathroom.
Wow.
She's like, what? You left and did the tournament?
Like, we came all the way here for
So the ass
that?
kicking wasn't enough.
Dude.
I had the wife was like, you left? And I didn't even know.
Damn.
Well.
But at the same time, though, I looked at it as like bass fishing. This was my first time getting like I wasn't you know what I'm saying? The fact that I said I'm gonna sign up and go do it. Nobody else was out there.
So I
was out there.
Hey,
so
you
what,
definitely.
you know what I'm saying?
That's how
Like,
you got us back in the day.
they're like, oh, this is the best. I'm like, well, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna win. Let's play. And then when I lose, I just love.
Shrug it off.
Yeah, but my brain don't matter where. Like, this is a perfect segue to lead up to when me and Clint start fishing, and when we was fishing the Delta, right when we start doing the pro stuff, and now we just comfortable on the Delta and everything is like going our way. All of a sudden, this tournament circuit comes, Wild West, and they're like, hey, we're going to have Delta tournaments, but we're going to go to these lakes. Lake Shasta, Oroville, there, and we're like, and it was a big tournament.
Big tournament, biggest
The
thing
biggest
that hit
thing,
the West.
The biggest thing they hit
well,
the
that's
West.
what they were pumping it up.
Well, yeah, exactly. So we was like, man, like, you want to take this show on the road? Like,
you was like, we gotta do it. Big tournament. This televised. Oh, this is right up O's alley. Televised. Woo, all this. Yeah, we're going. We going. We're going. I'm like, I never even been to a lake.
Yeah, right.
Been to Lake Chabot. I never been bass fishing in no lakes like this.
Yeah, Lake Mary.
Yeah. This was like so. But to me, it's like this was like another key part of our adventures, because now you got two guys who was like so dialed in on the Delta, and then it was like, hey, you guys, you guys arrived, and then this new opportunity comes to be like, hey, come to the lakes. And back then, guys will be like, this was the motto of the Delta, because when guys will leave the Delta and then go back east and do good, they be like, listen, well, because if you fish the Delta, you do good on a Delta, you can do good anywhere. Don't matter where you go. So I took that mantra like, well, that's how me and Eastwood go. Oh, we good on the Delta, so we should be able to go to these places and kick ass too.
Yeah.
Man, first off, we didn't know what all entailed of traveling to a body of water that was hours away from the house with the boat, the trailer, the finances, everything, the lures that you was going to need, everything that goes along with it. We was really learning as we go. Because here we load up, we go 5-10 minutes, we launch boat.
Yeah, we blow a tire, we're like, shit, we can still make it to the marina.
Right.
We just showing up, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about that, man. We'll fix it after.
You know what?
We'll fix it later.
I like to go into that. When I had the Nissan, when we was doing tournaments,
way back.
Hey,
this dude used to go through. Hold on.
The clutching, like
my man would go through literally a clutch a month. Yep. Like we would do like 4 or 5 tournaments in that month, or no, we would do more because we were doing
every weekend. And then turkey shoots. And stuff.
Turkey shoots and stuff.
Yep.
But every time he had to and just smoke the clutch out. I know people were laughing at us so hard.
Hey,
I used to go and O would be like, "Hold on, all right, you're gonna need to get out." You're gonna hear me rev it up and then just start put. I'm like, get out and push. Nice boats. And I was like, man, get out and push. Yeah. I'm like,
I had to tell Eastwood because I had a Nissan 4-cylinder, and that was the only vehicle we had to tow these boats. We towing 21-foot boats
on the bumper.
On the bumper. So back then I didn't know that you could get the metal piece. Like now they have you can find it everywhere. But they have the piece that really mounts to the truck.
They don't even sell that for that little 4-cylinder truck.
You can buy them now.
Not for that little truck.
Yeah, for that little truck. You can see. Yeah, they got the metal piece that mounts to the truck so you can have real lock on tow. But back then, all they gave you was the fake bumper that had the hole right there in the middle. You just screw on.
What size ball?
Right, get a 2.5 on there. I get the red. I lock that thing down, and you towing.
Yeah. And those bumper was like this.
Yeah,
and the ball was right there.
21-foot Triton. I remember we put 21.
Mark said, and then O had the 2 hooks right on the back of the bumper. Mark said, "Man, look at that bumper." He said, "What?" So what's gonna happen when the bumper falls off? I was like, I got my little things on there. He's like, it's attached to the bumper.
Yeah.
Everything's falling off.
And then I was like this. I looked at it and said, huh, you're right.
You're right. When you're right, you're right.
When you're right, you're right. But nothing was stopping me, Eastwood.
Nothing can save.
Nothing can save, man. You was not telling us we wasn't coming to fish.
Nope.
So the Nissan used to have to pull up the ramp. But at Russo's, I don't know if any of you ever been to Russo's in California at Bethel Island, right? This is where majority of the Delta tournaments are run out of. So everybody comes in the morning, there's a ramp before you get up to the top before you launch your boat. Well, the Nissan was not just sitting on the ramp like this with the 21-footer. It was no way, because as soon as I take up, I'd be like, bah! And I had to turn around like, back up. So I knew like I had to stay at the bottom of the ramp. Oh man, people used to get mad that I wouldn't like go halfway through the round. Look at my truck. The boat's bigger than the truck. I need a running start.
And he's got like 4 toilets in the back.
Right, because I'm a contractor, so when I rip out jobs, it might be a couple toilets in the back, a water heater, some sinks, right? So he wasn't carried down. Even Hugh. But they knew when I showed up to a tournament with a toilet in the back seat, what was to happen?
Oh, it was over.
Hey,
before the Wild West, I asked to borrow a toilet.
Yeah,
So,
he did.
Well, that's probably what happened.
If you had toilet, blew it out the water. It's a lucky toilet. That's just a little game right there for y'all. So, hey, if I catch one of y'all rolling up to a tournament with a toilet, all right, just know what you're doing, okay?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's how you do it. I'll never forget, though, we pulled the ultimate one, though, was like, all right, we're at the launch ramp at Tracy Oasis, and you're like, all right, get out. It was like a checklist. You're like, get out. Yeah. I'm going to grab the hood on the left-hand side, lift it up, and then you handed me like a hammer. Or no, you handed me like a vice grips or something.
Yeah,
You're like, all right, now look at the battery. There's a nail in there, and hit the nail 4 times.
Wow.
And then shut the hood and get to the back and start pushing. I'm like, because the truck died on the launch ramp.
Yeah.
I said, what?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, get out, open it on the left side, get the vice grips, hit it 3 times on the nail.
The battery thing that connects to the battery thing was loose.
It was stripped.
And I was on the go strip. Yeah, so I just put a nail in between them to make it connect. Yeah. But sometimes when you go, it would just turn off and you had to bang on it. So first, the Nissan couldn't get the boat out the water. So I could get it in the water, but I couldn't get it out the water. So when I had to get it out the water, Eastwood had to run. I said, Eastwood had to run the back, and I had to rev it up. Run. And Eastwood was like, all right, go ahead and push. This how we are in a tournament. This how we had no shame. So much smoke. People up there like, what's happening down there? And Eastwood's in the back of the truck with the boat. That shit,
we would get it.
We'll get it.
We would get it.
Yep, but every couple months, I had to get another clutch.
Yep.
Clutch was done. And, yeah, man, Nissan, I ran Nissan to like 350,000 miles.
Wait till you see the videos of this Nissan.
Yeah, you seen
Insert clip of Nissan.
Yeah. Hey. Man, shout out to Nissan. You got into a lot of tournaments.
Nissan had like 3 million miles.
Lisa from Russo's. If y'all go talk to her, say who was the guys that was smoking out the ramp every weekend. Like, she would be up there collecting the launch fee for the launch and be like, oh my God, like, here we come. We didn't care, like, man, we made it. We fished
Y'all was in it, though. It didn't matter.
Yeah, we were.
When me and Clint, when we used to go fish these tournaments, like, so many things, like, we would get stuck at the ramp a couple times. Like, one of my favorites, I definitely love this story. We was going to Lake Oroville, right? And it was, what was it, the Wild West, but off limits? Before it got off limits?
Yeah, it was before off limits.
Off limits.
And it was when we were in the super drought, so there was no launch ramps. So it was just, you had to go down this dirt road down to the bank and basically launch the boat on the bank in the dirt.
In the dirt. So when we get there, they say, there's a sign that says, only 4x4. You only can go down there with 4x4. So we was like, damn, we drove 3 hours.
My truck's and
we drove Eastwood truck. So he's had 2-wheel drive, but we drove 3 hours. We get there, we like, no, man. So while we sitting there looking at the sign, like, what do we do? This truck comes out, woo, and then we was like, man, we wanted to go down there and launch, but it says 4-wheel drive only. He was like, yeah, but I use my 2-wheel. I mean, I got 4-wheel drive, but I pulled it out with 2-wheel. You can pull it out with 2-wheel.
And he goes, and you got the mud tires on there. He goes, and you got the mud.
Big ass mud tires, and that shit look like he could get out of anything. I don't give a shit what it is.
He goes, and you got the mud tires. You should be good. I'm like, damn. But he also had a full size truck. I'm in a little Tacoma.
But
step up from Nissan, but I'm in Tacoma with 21-foot Triton, 2 power poles, the whole nut.
So we get there, right? So it's 2 days of practice. So we get there, right? We go ahead, we launch it. It's like this steep. It's super. In our minds, we knew it's gonna be a problem getting.
Yeah, might have overdid it.
Overdoing it while we launching it, but it's like, but we're here. What you gonna do? Not launch it?
Yeah. And then we caught the most fish we done ever caught.
Oh my God!
Having so much fun.
We launched boat. We had so much fun. We out there, we kicking it.
Yeah.
Winning.
I mean,
winning.
Man, the music is playing. Everything is. It was
magical.
Magical. And just peep. Now let me tell y'all, this is us freshly going to different places.
208, yes.
So to us, this is like, damn. Man, this is super nice. So we here, and it's big tournament.
I mean, the fish are all little, but it's so much fun, and it's so much different than catching a little, you catching a little pound and a half fish, a little spot that fights like crazy, and you're reeling them up out of 30 feet of water. Yeah. Where, I mean, we boat flip. I mean, we'll catch 10 pounders. Like, I'm not trying to, or whatever, but we'll catch a big one and just flip it in there, and you hardly had any fight. Exactly. I mean, it's a huge fish. I mean, she pulled, but bow, like, it happens quick.
Yeah,
and then we go out there, I'm like, little 6-pound test, like, on a spinning reel, it's in 30 feet, jumping out. I'm like, we're like, this is the funnest ever.
It's so much fun. But back to the story of the thing.
We stayed out there all damn night.
Different.
Dude, we were the last boat off the water. It was dark.
Yes, and we still was getting duped.
Probably shouldn't have been the last boat.
But knowing going down the ramp like this that we don't have 4-wheel drive, and I mean, but the guy did say
we got mud tires.
But we got the mud tire. He did say mud tire, so I'm gonna just go off of the mud tire. So let's stay all night.
So what happened?
Okay, so we get back. And I was like, oh no.
As soon as it spins, I go, don't trip. I know, I've been stuck in mud before. You definitely don't want to sit there and dig yourself in. Right. So as soon as it spun, I was like, oh, I know what to do. We got to find like a couple rocks, maybe a board, a log, and then you put your low key little
like a little ramp ski under there.
Sounds
a little trick. You get the floor mats of your car or your truck, and you put the floor. So you put something on there, and then you put your floor mats in there, and it pulls up on the floor mat, and you can get yourself out. Yeah. So I'm telling don't trip. I got the trick. I know what to do. Yeah. I get the floor mats out. Spits everything out. I'm like, I said,
yeah. Color, you want to get out of here?
Gotta go.
I said, we might
keep ripping.
Hey, Rod. Hey, thanks for stopping by, baby.
Yep.
All right, Rod.
Catch you on the next one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Adventures of ripping lips.
Yeah, never stopped.
So man, I end up spitting the damn carpet, the floor mats back.
That's right, you did.
I said,
your MacGyver trick did not work.
Did not work. It did. Hey, it's got me out of a couple situations. This time did not get me out.
And I had to cap them down. That's when you got real. That's when you got real. Your teammate is your brother, and y'all just cap each other down. The jokes never stop. So I'm capping them down on that. I was like, man, but then it got real.
No, but it's like now 9 o'clock. It's pitch dark. We're in goddamn.
Now it's like settling in my brain that, hey, we stuck here.
Yeah.
So then we get on the phone. No service.
No, I'm tripping. I'm furious. I'm like, I'm not the most calmest, and always keeps me grounded. And no matter what's going on, he ain't tripping. I'm like, the wheel just flew off the trailer. Don't trip, man. We're good. We'll figure it out. I'm like, figure it out. I just seen it shoot off a cliff 30 feet down in the bushes. And he's like, nah, man, we're good. So he's like, we're good. I'm like, nah, we got no service. We're stuck down here. We're stuck down here in the middle of nowhere at the lake. I'm like, what are we going to do? He goes, let me think for a second. He goes, vessel assistance. So he's like, I'm calling vessel assistance. They pick us up on and off the water. I say,
they told me.
I say, you are tripping. And he goes, watch. And then we can't. And now he's calling. Yeah. And it's barely working. And then they go, hi. It's like a thing. They go, hi. Welcome to vessel assistance. Can I get? And then he'll be like, yeah, click. Yeah, hangs up.
The lost service.
Like, no. Got to call back. Yeah. Oh my. We did this for like an hour.
Try to get it.
Lake Oroville. Click.
Right.
Damn.
On the ramp of the north.
Yeah. On the ramp of the north. Yeah. Hey. But they send you to a different like hub every time, so it's not like you're calling back the same person where she's getting what we're saying. So they're like,
so we're trying.
It took forever.
And then we finally got it to somebody who was like, we got it. And I think somebody was working next to somebody, and they was like, we got you. We sending somebody. Yep. And we was like, There it goes.
And I was just sitting there chilling, cracking jokes.
Yeah, like
He's
we
like,
did it.
what? I'm going to take a little nap. I'm like, take a nap? We're on a long trim. It's 9 o'clock.
I'm always thinking the positive. Every time it gets down, I'm going to think something positive like, you know what? Something positive is about to happen. But we gotta will it to happen.
No, you did though.
And then I said we called. Then all of a sudden, big heavy duty truck came down. Came down gurgling too. You got stuck on that ramp.
Hella diesel smoke in our face.
Yeah. My man backed up. Threw the chain or whatever to it. Bob hooked it up to Eastwood's.
You only had to pull us like 4 feet, and then we were good.
Yeah. He went whoa, and then we put the gas whoa, and then we was out. Right. So we was like, oh man, thank you, man, appreciate it. He said, oh man, anytime. So we was like, hell yeah, we got up out of there. Right. So in town we got a room for the weekend. So we went back to the room and was like, damn, Eastwood, what a day. That was crazy.
We got duped. Yeah,
we got a lot of fish. And then we was like. They was like, what we gonna do tomorrow? Like, you know what we gonna do tomorrow.
I'm like, oh, you know the truck won't pull the boat out. He's like, vessel assistant.
I'm going vessel assistant.
He's looking at me like, well, we got vessel assistant. What you talking about? I'm like, oh.
They're gonna assist in the matter.
No, so the second day we're out there fishing, right?
We go back.
And it's getting towards the end of the day, and we're like, now we're seeing there was hella boats out there practicing, right? Now they're all starting to go back.
New plan.
And we're like in the back of a cove, and we're fishing, and like the last boat I could see takes off, woo, 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 and then starts heading back. I'm like, oh, pull up, put the trolling motor up. I'm like, woo, 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 chasing the boat. We would catch up to him, we'll pull over to a point and start fishing. We're like,
yeah.
We would pull over to the other side and start fishing.
I'm
like,
close.
I ain't about to we ain't gonna be the last guys on the lake today.
So our plan was whoever was gonna get off the water like last, we were just gonna go up to him and be like, hey, can you just unhook your trailer, just pull us out real fast?
Or just hook a rope and give us a little
whichever you feel comfortable with, just help us get out the water so we can get up out of here. Then we salvage the whole fishing trip. So that was our thing. So yeah, at Eastwood, we're bouncing like this to the guy.
Chasing the last dude.
The last guy like this, right? All of a sudden, we start catching fish. And something happened along that time where we catching fish and getting on side like, man, oh my God, they here. We looked up and was like, where'd the guy go? Where did he go? Where is he? Oh no, what we gonna do? He's gone. That was the last one. We pulling up to the ramp. Woo! Up top is where everybody was parking. It was just our truck sitting there. We was like, no.
I told I'm like, man, you go up there. You have to go talk to someone. You made us stay at that last point too long. We got too many fish. He comes down with like this kid. Remember that? Dude was like a 16-year-old park ranger Boy Scout kid, And it was like a Jeep. It was like a Jeep Cherokee, like the square
Cherokee,
the boxy square ones, 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, like from the 80s.
And he tells him, the kid comes down, and this kid knows, of course. No gripping lips. So he comes down, and he's all juiced, and he goes, "Oh man, this thing will pull anything out. I got you, no problem."
Was stupid pump. Like we was looking at his vehicle, and we was kind of like, let's just call vessel assistance because your vehicle. I mean,
and it's the California State Park one, the green one, like the straight.
So he works in the park. He's doing the security. He's going to making his rounds. So he wanted to be super helpful. So he was like, "Listen, y'all, this vehicle here will tow that boat up out of here. No worries."
No, so he hooked the rope up.
Huh?
I think he hooked the rope up to us.
No,
he put the boat on there.
He put the boat on. Eastwood.
Did he?
Because I said Eastwood. I came down. I said Eastwood. I said I came down. I said I got a guy. I said it's a park ranger guy. I said he wants to hook it up to his vehicle. I thought it was pretty old, but he
got a guy.
Yeah, he said he was like,
Hey,
I know it's going. He said, "I got it. Don't worry, man. Let me get you a little roll." Okay, cool. I hook Eastwood the trailer from the Eastwood truck. We put it on his. Boop, boop, boop. He backed it down to Eastwood. Eastwood was like, "Back in a little further, back in." Woo, woo, woo. Got on there. I hooked it up. Boop, boop. I gave the guy a signal. Said, "Go ahead, take off." Oh man, woo!
Wow!
So we get all the way. We look at each other like,
oh my
shit. Like, oh man, he messed up his whole truck.
Oh, it snapped the front axle on the 4-wheel drive for sure.
Man,
this shit was.
We get all the way to the top. Whoa. He get out.
He ain't tripping.
He ain't even tripping. He trying to overcool it. So he was like, we was like, man, your truck, man. He was like, oh man, don't worry about that, man. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with the truck. Like, that thing just made like an atomic bomb noise down there, and you kabaka all the way up. The whole truck was like this. He rode.
He looked like the D-Saw going up.
He like the D-Saw when Eastwood pushing the back. And I was like, and he was like, man, y'all don't worry about it, man. I got y'all out. You good?
Yeah.
And we was like, yeah, we good, man. He was like, man, good. That's all I need to hear, man. I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a safe journey home. So we was like, all right. And we waved to him. And he left. He was like, all right, y'all have a good night. Kabaka. He was like this driving off. Kabaka. And we just watched him drive off like that to the sunset.
Oh, my God.
And me and Eastwood was like,
nothing could say.
Nothing could say. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Hey, everybody. Right there. Was a straight Yonder tale.
Straight up,
man. Hey, that's just a little taste of what we gonna bring to y'all, man. These stories, y'all, man, they could do a TV show with these stories, man. But hey, I wouldn't trade these stories for the world. One thing I learned when me and Eastwood through all the times that we done fished all these tournaments and did all this stuff, the best part of it all was to do it with my brother and have these adventures that added to my life of just regular life. You know, regular life. I go to where I take care of the kids. I do what I got to do. But then to have this adventure life where we're driving off into the sunset doing stuff like that, man, I would never, ever forget it, man.
Right.
And then I hope these stories that we tell and you and your buddies is out there fishing, y'all decide to do tournaments that y'all live a little, man, because when we tell you 20 years into it, that those are the things that we cherish the most of these stories, man.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
And you never forget them.
You never forget.
You always have them.
Forever.
And there's some funny, man.
We just getting started. So, thanks for tuning in for YounderTales, everybody, man. And we see y'all on the next one. Yeah, today.